8 teams vying to make the next round here. Waiting in the wings, Houston, Boston, Pittsburgh, and San Diego. All awaiting the winners of these series. We'll know the seeds after tonight's events. Beer in hand. Poured. Blueberries are happy. Yep, it's blueberry ale tonight. Mr. Doran got to try some of that. I think he liked it.
Let's go while we're young.
That's the game plan. eMLB postseason. Ready to get started. And it starts now.
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Well, son of a bitch.
Good Monday night. Welcome in to a rare Monday night edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. It is Commish LB welcoming you in. Yo!
18 months. Hi, Daffy.
Well, hi, Daffy, says Great Scott. Great Scott! He's gifted a sub. Yes, he has. Lucky me. Welcome into all of you. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, and I am Commish LB. And of course, we've got to welcome in all of you that are ready for playoff action. And Great Scott, again, thank you very much. Tier 1, 18 months. Daffy, what do you have to say about that?
Hey, stupid! Yes, dear?
Vader ain't back there. I have no clue what's going on, but oh well. Oh well. But Great Scott, we appreciate it. And Daffy, can you be nice to the nice man for gifting? Because we're giving at least $1 to Dana Fiber for it, right?
You're a great sport. A great sport.
No. I guess we'll take what we can, right? Appreciate that. It is, again, Monday Night Baseball. It is the start of the 2027 eMLB postseason. As you see, the graphic, as always, created by Rocky Draws. We are ready to get started with tonight's postseason action. For those of you keeping track, you see where we are on level 1. We're getting closer to the number. $183 are being donated to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute as we try to finish off level 1 here. Now approaching the 3/4 mark on getting that done. Once we get there, that means I'm on the hook for $250 minimally. Then we reset to level 2, and every point generated from there will be $2 that yours truly will have to do. Boy, the green screen is not cooperating super well tonight. I can see it just fine, which stinks. Which tells me then if I show this off, well, you'll get to see it all. Ain't happening. Miss B's Blueberry from Moat Mountain is our beer of choice tonight. Since we're going to kick back with you and watch these games real time, the blueberries are happy. Drunk blueberries, indeed. Just add a little extra to the blueberries after 90 pounds of blueberries helped to create this batch of brew. It is, again, ready to do tonight's adventure on eMLB. As a friendly reminder for those of you who might want it, one more time, it had been up for most of the start of the show. Here it is. Reminder, 4th annual Fluffy Kitty Ninja Charity Streamathon. Any subs, bits, donations being done since June 1st are being redirected towards my match that I will be giving out to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, and I am pledging to do up to $2,000 of my own dollars in subs, bits, or donations. So every tier 1 sub, every 500 bits or $5 donation equals $1 or 1 point added And 1 point equals $1 at current level 1. Tier 2 subs are 3 points. Tier 3 subs are 5 points. And again, for the bits, it's every 500 bit increments. So JC giving off 2,500 bits last week. Yep, that's 5 points added. $5 indeed. We thank you for doing that. We always appreciate your guys' kindness. We are always trying to redirect that back to very good causes where we can. I can't think of anything better than Dana-Farber Cancer Institute helping strike out cancer in kids. Speaking of striking out, which teams are going to strike out here in the wild card? Hopefully you got to watch and listen to the eMLB Insider podcast. Great to have you guys back front and center again. We really missed it. Once I saw the content today, I was like, oh, we got to watch this. And I didn't get to watch the whole thing. So this could be a fun night indeed to watch what takes place. By the way, the wife wants me to show off. I showed this the other day, and it doesn't work well with a green screen, but a shirt she made for me that I'm showing off tonight. And you know, I walked into Starbucks with this thing, and not one damn person made a comment on it. Come on. Are you kidding me? Not one person. Bunch of punks. I guess I'll just do a boss battle, you know, and make do. All right, gang. So here's the format for tonight. Wild card, best of 3. Merch store when? Yes, I know, right? We keep talking about it at some point in time. I'm gonna have to kind of poke the better half into helping me with that, and also poke and prod at Rocky Draws, who has a major project I need her to do for me in order to kind of really set the stage for a merch store. But we'll talk about that later. Let's talk baseball. It is Toronto against the Angels. Well, let's talk National League first, because these are the games we're going to get to watch first. Braves will start off against the Phillies. And again, if everything has been pulled in, it will be Max Fried taking the hill for the Braves against Dante Haversham. The Hammer was 14-11 this year with a 4.23 ERA. Max Fried 15-7, but a full run higher on the ERA in Game 1. The Braves were the third best scoring team in the National League. The Phillies, sixth best. Both teams were pretty square, although there was a big gap between runs against. Braves were sixth in the National League, giving up 722 runs. But then a good 36-run differential between the Braves and the Phillies, with the Phillies finishing in 5th. Both these teams were 6-6 during the regular season against each other. So that could be a very interesting battle indeed in that one. So again, Braves will start off against the Phillies. Cardinals will take on the Cubs. This has been very much in favor of the Cubs most this year. They won 9 of 12 battles against each other. You got the top 2 best offensive scoring teams, but there's a big gap in how often the Cardinals score compared to how the Cubs had scored. Almost 50 runs difference during the regular season. Meanwhile, on the runs against, that's one thing the Cubs were stingy about. Second stingiest team in the National League on runs, 662. All right, so Cardinals will face off against the Cubs. Remember, all series you are watching are going to be just these wildcard series. All best of 3 are all going to be at the home team place. So we're not switching venues. All at Anaheim, all at Texas, all at Philly, all at Chicago. Just so you know. No, it's not being played in London. Although those commentators were pretty good. I liked them. Considering, that, it's not football that they did. European football, that is. All right, gang. We're going to get this one started. We're going to do this in real-time sim format. So right now, National League games are going to get underway first. After this one day, we will preview the other 2 series as those get started. Again, these are best of 3 series, so 2 games will win it. We will start with the National League games now. We're going to do it in watch party real-time sim format. And it definitely is not going to be done in real time. So first off, let us fast forward. It'll be the Cubs and the Cardinals first in the afternoon. Cito making life harder, doing American League first, then National League. Reminder that assuming we get done here tonight, I'm not planning for any of these to be highlighted as game of a day or night. So I am planning for this to be done in real-time watch party format for this entire stream tonight. Walking and texting leads to mistakes, yes. We are getting close. Let me zoom up a little closer, and then we are going to go on a factor of 20 tonight to speed this game a little bit quicker. World Wild Card Series underway. Cubs against the Cardinals. We will see the Phillies taking on the Braves afterward at 8:05. Again, it's Jonathan Stever, 11-game winner this year, will take on Connor Siebold, who was 14-6 with a 4.61 ERA on the season. Keep getting your bets in. Your bets are going to be shut down in about 5 minutes. Well, actually less than 5. You've got 3 minutes to put your bets in. One nothing lead for the Cubs. Who got it? Mike Briggs hitting a sac fly. Yeah, 1-0 Cardinals, yes. Thank you for the correction. There's Butcher. 2 outs, top of the second. Again, watch party beginning. Only one game to watch at this moment. Inning will end, bottom of the second, now 1-0 as the Cubs will come up. JC cashing in some hairballs. He cleans up the house, hands in some hairballs and says, "Here, commish." And no, contrary to popular belief, I'm going to just say it here. No hairballs that are redeemed are trying to get put a wig on this head. I'm fine just as is, all right? So don't think I'm trying to use hairballs as wigs. Jackie Roberts got a double, scoring Carson Kelly. We got a tie ball game 1-1 as we head to the third now. And the Hebrew Hammer going to cash in some moolah. Philly getting $3 million. Okay, one more minute on bets. Last call on bets. Or I'll say this. Never mind. I'm going to put it this way. I will allow bets to keep going, but right now, once we get through the 4th inning, there'll be no more bets on St. Louis and Chicago. You can bet on other games if you come in late, but we're now heading to the 4th. When this inning is done, no more bets on the Cubs and Cardinals. You cannot bet on the Cubs Cardinals after the 4th. So if you want to get a chance to win 50 balls of yarn in that series as well, make a decision on who you think wins it. What donation level for you to wear a bad toupee? during the next amateur draft? It might be. I'm not cheap when it comes to stuff like that, because I feel someone would try to meet that goal. I'd be daring to say that it would be 25 tier 3 subs, but I'll do this. Someone really wants to, I'll do 25 tier 2 subs. You really want to see me wear a bad toupee or something? Heck, my wife has plenty of wigs for a business that she had done. Cardinals, by the way, your bets are done on the Cardinals now. Cardinals Cup Series. Minerva, I will allow yours, but that's it. So now you can only bet on the remaining 3 series to try to get 50 balls of yarn. Anything after this point, Minerva, please delete. When you send that to me, please delete Cubs Cardinals. It's now 2-2, bottom of the 5th. Shane Rodecker had a sack fly, no fly zone for him. Ken Herbeck matched him up, scoring Danny Smith Jr. We now got a 2-0, now 3-2 lead. Louis Arise fan club does its thing, gets a single, scored Danny White. Nowhere near the 400 hitting Louis Arise, though. Yes, I got tortilla slap last year. You can work on me. But, all right, you really want me to wear either a toupee or a wig? I'll set the bar 25 tier 2 subs. Like I said, I'm not cheap. I don't believe in the humiliation type stuff, but, you know, getting slapped around by my wife isn't anything new, you know, so. Alex Lee, King Butcher gets a single. He'll score Mickey Chapman. We got a tie ball game at 3 now. This is not to pick on Denbrew at all. It's just to ask King Butcher if he likes his situation now, because his team was not going to have an opportunity to make the postseason where he was. This trade is giving him his first taste of playoff baseball. Hopefully he is enjoying as he just gets his first RBI. Go to the 7th. It's a 3-3 ball game still. Pretty good battle here. Connor Siebel continues to work into the 7th. Now he's done. Getting ready to go bottom of the 7th. I do not remember who the Sox got for Connor Siebel. I don't think it was anything huge. Still top of the 7th, runner at first. Now we're bottom of the 7th.
I was born.
Thank you for your appearance, Ty Webb. Danny White, solo home run, bottom of the 7th. Cubs will take a 4-3 lead. Brendan Rodgers just doubled right after him. The Blueberries are happy. Or I'm just happy for the Blueberries. Who knows? One of the two. So 4-3. To the 8th we go. One out now. JD Realmuto is your batter. He'll get a single. One out now, 1 out, 2 on. Alex Lee, King Butcher, 2 for 3 today with an RBI. He gets a single. Bases are now loaded for Trey Turner, the pinch hitter. He will fly out. No one advances. We got 2 outs now. Royce Lewis, 2 for 3. And he will strike out to end the top of the 8th. Cardinals leave bases loaded, full of Redbird situation. Cannot get anything. That probably was their biggest opportunity. I guess it means they haven't decided who they want yet. Danny White just hit his second home run of the game. It's a 2-run shot. He's got 4 hits on the day. 6-3 Cubs now. To the 9th we go. Tu connaissez Will Smith? No, I just don't have... I'm not a fan of PTNBLs. Oh, wait. PTBNL. Yes, I can't even say the damn acronym. 2 outs, top of the 9th. We'll get a runner at first as Acuna walks. Mike Briggs, your batter. That one I can do. Well, we're not done yet. JT Realmuto is your tying run now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Game is over. They got him. Noah Song will earn the victory. Cubs will win game 1 and attempt to close it out afterwards. So we will zoom to the next one. That one's an 8:05 start. You'll trade me for one barbecue to be named later? All right, game underway. Top of the first, Atlanta against Philly. Yes, you did. Game has no idea how to handle Song. To your TIE Fighters, Nersha Banco and the Major League Managers have just come on in. Welcome in. Thank you, Nersha. Welcome to all of you. You are watching a watch party of the 2027 eMLB postseason wildcard series just getting started. Best of 3 beginning to take place here. Just had the Cubs finish off the Cardinals. 6-3. Cards have bases loaded in the 8th inning and could not capitalize. Huge opportunity lost. It is a 6-3 win. Game 1 locked down to the Cubs. Game 2 will be on the following sim day. It is 1-0 Atlanta. Currently is Hamilton Porter, the great Gambino, gets a homer. You're killing me, Smalls. 1-0 Braves. Play his Sox. As soon as I launched the game, it gave him back to me from Philly and no sign of Navy commitment. Hey, Josh. We go, let's see, top of the second, 2 outs. No one on for Johnny Burnitz. He'll strike out looking. Havisham getting the K. Bottom of the second, we will go with Andrew O'Quinn to start it off. So, Attica, is that post in the Discord? Is that what you guys have in mind for me wearing? Yeah, I will definitely set the bar. It'll have to be 25 Tier 2 gifted subs to be looking like I belong in the 17th century or on an episode of Outlander. I'm not cheap, but I will gladly do it in the name of charity. All right, sorry, I got distracted. Ozzy Albies got the double. That scored Castillo. Top of the third. 2 outs, 2 on, 2-0 lead for the Braves here in game 1 of their 3-game series. Boss battle taking place. If you've got 50 balls of yarn, there's a chance for you to jump on board. Maybe we can get Fluffy out and about. Fluffy the 3-headed dog from Harry Potter, that is. Yes, JC, you do have a point. Oh, actually, you don't have a lot of balls of yarn, though, apparently. 2 outs, bottom of the third now. Reminder, if you are here and you want to see how many balls of yarn you possess, use the points command as JC and I just did. If you've got 1,000 balls of yarn, you want to cash them in and get a boost on your eMLB player, hit exclamation boost. Or if you want to wait in case you're the type of person that likes to really play with your balls.
That's what she said.
Then you can wait until you got 5,000 balls of yarn and use exclamation mega. Mega Boost will send Lionel, the Lord of the Thundercats, into action for you. You'll get a +6 at the price of 5. One free additional boost for this time and strategy. Bottom of the 4th, Andrew Quinn back up 0 for 1 today. Well, no Fluffy, but Hong Kong Fooey got white. Well, Will, you have enough for a mega boost on your to-be named future player to be made, that is. And any of you who are not here regularly and wondering a couple things: 1, the bar; 2, my right, or my left, your right. Because, you know, I'm looking that way. That is how many dollars I will be currently donating to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute when we start the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Charity Streamathon. It is the 4th annual that we're doing. Last year we raised $13,592.09. 9 cents will always be in our bets in honor of Ted Williams' old Teddy ball game, who was extremely synonymous with the Jimmy Fund. And we look to strike out cancer in kids. So far in our first 3 years of doing this, raised over just around 19,000, excuse me. And we are looking to shoot right through that number. I'd love to double it this year minimally. That would be a hell of an accomplishment from my vantage point. It'll take work. And again, any support of the channel here, as always, we thank you. We never expect it, but we appreciate it. And we are making sure to put it to good use, as it will be redirected back towards Dana-Farber Cancer Institute in matches. I am pledging to do up to $2,000. And in these coming weeks, we're going to start figuring out what little fun challenges will we be doing during this. Rest of the streaming content will be filled around as we get more and more people joining in. We are definitely happy to have any additional streamers join us that are interested in joining the cause. We've got a separate Discord server for it. Hit me up in private on Discord if you have more interest in doing that. We now go to the 7th. Been a pitcher's duel since. It is Atlanta 2 and Philly nothing. Game 1s of the American League Wild Card will be on the next day of the sim. Game 2 of the National League Series will also take place. Bases loaded. 1 out. Hamilton Porter will strike out swinging. Big strikeout. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 today. Freeman on a 3-1 count. He will walk. Rizzo scores. It's 3-0. Austin Riley hits a grand slam. Boom. Goes the dynamite. It is 7-0. Falcons take a 7-0 lead over the Eagles. That's a Godzilla mode indeed, huh? Yeah, we got to give that a little Godzilla mode. 8th inning now. That had to just completely deflate or deflate. Either one, you got the idea. Philly just got kicked in the you-know-whats. I think they got kicked pretty hard right in the badunkadunks. 7 shutout innings for Max Fried. Bottom of the 8th we go. Fried is still out there. 5-hitter. There's a solo home run for Smitty. Lyon gets the Phillies on the board. 7-1. Exit Max Fried. Here comes Tristan Beck. Waiting for a Bobby Orr 8-run homer. You might be waiting a while, Tim. We still don't have that official. Maybe in about 80,000 years in baseball. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. 7-2. Benson Tola got a solo homer. Did you win the World Series yet? No, not just yet. We were waiting for you, Steve. Hello, sir. Andrew O'Quinn doubles. Well, the Eagles have kicked a field goal. Falcons now lead 7-3 as we head to the 9th inning. Riley 1 for 3 for RBI. He'll strike out swinging on that one. If you're just joining us late, live-game webcast never works no matter how often I try to hit it. No game is selected. Well, there is no webcast. Yeah, Varman. 7-4. Hey, guess what? Bobby Orr did get a home run at least. 7-4. Nobody out. Louis Tovar, the batter. If you're just joining us late and you have not done so yet, we will allow bets on the American League games only. So again, American League games only can be bet on. So Toronto against Los Angeles, Cleveland against Texas. Those are the only games you can bet on. The other two series have been closed to new bets. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Benson Tola will try to keep it alive, but he will not. Game is over, and Atlanta gets a road victory to start it off. They are now 1-0, and day 1 in the books. We'll advance the day. Do I have Stats Plus on? I do. Hooray. Hooray. Oh, by the way, hooray. Oh, my eyes. All right, let's get to where we are. So again, Atlanta leading 1-0. They'll send Ian Anderson to the hill against Andrew Hunter for game 2. Texas Angels, says GT. Cubs, meanwhile, will hand Braylon Marquez get to the hill against Ryan Weathers. The other two series are just starting off. Toronto will take on the Angels. Angels are going to send Qui-Gon Jinn. Attica's community creative player is expected to get the start. He is 10-3 this year with an ERA of 1.74. He'll take on the now KG veteran Juan Coelho. Coelho 12-10 this year with an ERA of 4.5. Again, best of 3 series. Best of 3 series in Anaheim, where in this instance, the Angels have struggled against the Jays. They have only won 1 game in 4 attempts during the regular season. Other series to get started, Cleveland against Texas. Cleveland, just 3 games that they've played. Cleveland won 2 of those. Again, Rangers probably more favored with the slightly better offense, as well as the much better pitching and defense overall. Of course, their running game has always been a big staple of this team. Again, Rangers winning 104 games on the year. Indians won 86. Hans Kraus will get the start, 17-2 on the regular season with a 3.13 ERA. Dishnet's community credit player Ryan Tecker gets the start. He was 12-11 on the season. So, until we get through the 4th inning, once we head to the 5th inning on any series, you can no longer bet. So the National League series have had a game in, you're done. You can't bet on those. American League games can be bet on still. In chat, write down Toronto or Los Angeles, Cleveland or Texas. Put one of each team that you think will win that series. If you're right, 50 balls of yarn. If you're wrong, per series. If you're wrong, you lose 25 balls of yarn per series. So maximum win, 200 balls. Maximum loss, 100 balls. I don't know if Decker's starting on short rest. The answer is he's fully, well, you can see the 100%, but he hasn't pitched since the 24th. All right, you know what? Before I get this started, because if I start now, We're going to get smack dab in a commercial in about 10 minutes. I'm going to force the ad early so we can jump right into day 2 as soon as we return. You're watching the 2027 eMLB Wild Card Series Best of 3. We'll come back day 2 action in a moment. You're watching Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Coming back live, it is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show, the eMLB World Wild Card Series. Not the World Series yet, we promise. Rich LB coming back with you. We're getting ready to just start game 2 as we, or I should say day 2, which will be game 2 for the National League Series. Game 1 for the American League. American League will start it off first. We'll have a couple of games be intermittent at the same time here for a bit. Game underway in Texas. Or wait, you know what? I can't read AM versus PM. So, there ain't nothing starting, chat. I derp.
You idiot.
True. Meep, meep. Again, Hans Kraus will take on Ryan Tecker Dishnet. Dish still in Singapore? Let's go Tribes is PJ's Slambino. Boom! Now we're underway, gang. Dexter Morgan starts it off for Cleveland. Come on, Jimmy, make the council proud. That is a West Coast game. It'll be the absolute last game. So again, if you're just joining us and you haven't bet in tonight, this is your last chances to do so. So when this Wild Card Series game gets to game 5, the only games you can bet, the only series you can bet on right now on who wins it is the American League Series. So in chat, if you haven't done so yet, 50 balls of yarn per right guess, 25 balls lost per wrong guess. Cleveland or Texas. When this goes to the 5th inning, you can't bet on it anymore. Vladimir Guerrero just got a single, scoring CJ Abrams 1-0 lead for Texas. Attica, see your bets. Toronto and Los Angeles, the only other games you can bet on. Same rule when it gets to the 5th. Then you're done, and betting will be completely done for the night once we get to the 5th inning of Toronto, Los Angeles. Slambino got a double. They got a scoring John Cotton, and Don Erickson will drive him in. Cleveland now 2-1 lead over Texas. Oh, excuse me for a sec. I just got to do something work related. Just doing a DocuSign. This won't take long. Top of the 3rd. Getting close to a last chance for people to put a bet in on this particular series. So again, if you're coming in late and you want to win balls of yarn towards your eMLB created players, last chance. Once this game goes to the 5th inning, this particular game will be done. National League games are already done. You can't bet on those because they are already through one game. A boss battle. Badoom. 3-1. Slambino again. In a bases loaded situation, hit by a pitch. Jeff Coleman will score. 3-1 game now. All right, good. I got my DocuSign done. Back officially to the visible. I look blurry, and it's not because I've been drinking. I'm just blurry, chat. Very blurry.
Very, very blurry.
All right, 3 outs remain for people to put bets in on this game. 50 balls of yarn at stake. Do you think Cleveland holds this lead? Get your bet in really quick. 1 out, 2 outs remaining before this game is closed to new bets. 50 balls of yarn if you're right. 25 balls of yarn are lost if you're wrong. Wrong. It's over. No more bets. Just the Angels and the Jays are the last game you can bet on who wins that series. Bottom of the 5th, we now go. Ryan Tecker, 4 innings, 1 earned run. He's walked 2. Allowed 3 hits on the day. We got 2 outs now, 1-2 pitch. Lola Thurman will single, getting on base. Cardinals Cubs have officially begun. We got 2 games to now watch. Hey, Mike. Good evening, sir. Mike, only one series can you bet on now. We allowed people to bet on who they thought would win the series. Win the series. Vladimir Guerrero just hit a solo home run to cut the lead in half. It's 3-2 Cleveland now, bottom of the 6th. That one heads to the 7th. So, Mike, if you want to bet, only series you can bet on who you think wins it would be Toronto and Los Angeles. You win 50 balls of yarn if you're right. 25 balls of yarn will be taken if you're wrong. All the other series have gotten past their points of no betting. I've been exhausted most of today from a lot of work. Come sit with me and Tim in the no playoffs zone. All right, so Minerva, get that bet. Los Angeles for Sean Paxler. Jackie Roberts. Meanwhile, CJ Abrams singled. Mike Gentile scored. It's tied at 3. Brendan Rodgers just hit a 2-run homer after Jackie Roberts triple scored Carson Kelly. 3-0 for the Cubs. Danny Bradford just made it worse. 2-run homer for the Rangers. 5-3 now.
Hello.
Hey, Aiden. Good evening. How are you? That's a tier 2 sub. A 26-month resub for Aiden. Thank you very much, sir. Gotta add $3. It only put 2. Gotta adjust that to $3. $186 are now going from me to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute at the Streamathon. Hello there. Hi, Kirby. Thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome on in. Shane Rodecker gets a single, getting the Cardinals on the board. It's 3-1 Cubs over the Cards. Cubs win this one. Series is over. Just updating the board. Thank you again, Aiden, for the tier 2 sub. And $186. We're now 74, almost 75%, almost 3/4 of the way to getting to level 1 being complete. And then starting level 2 over, where I will have to double what I am giving for any support to the channel. All right, 5-4, bottom of the 8th. Aaron Judge grounded into a double play, scoring Dexter Morgan. Ken Herbeck got a sac fly. Danny Smith Jr. scored. That is, I've got no words. I'm really sorry to hear that. That is, I've got nothing. Can't imagine. Anything that Tanya and I can do, let us know. Don't be shy. And Aiden and any of my Florida friends, just after the new year, we're back in Florida. We would really love to be able to have a get together. So keep that in mind. But you've got bigger things to think about, but just keep that in mind. We want to be there. So if there's anything we can do, let us know. Texas will win the game 1 against Cleveland after that big 4-run inning. They'll take a 5-4 victory. C.D. Pelham will win it in relief. Ryan Tecker unfortunately takes the loss. 1-0 lead for Texas in a best of 3. Yeah, absolutely. Got no words. Hate hearing it. It's 5-1, also bottom of the 4th for the Cubs as they try to lock down and end the wild card series against the Cardinals. Wild card game in Philly has also taken place. We have 3 runs that were scored. Bobby Peluso had a sac fly. Runners advanced on a wild pitch. Kevin Weston scored there. Dante Haversham scored on a Kevin Weston single. It is 3-0 Philly over Atlanta. As that one goes to the 3rd. Both National League games are in Game 2. Game 1, Texas over Cleveland. Anthony Rizzo just got a homer for the Braves. It's 3-1 now. Again, Cubs won Game 1 of the series. Braves won Game 1 of the series. So Philly trying to tie it up. Antonio Alvarez just left the game. That can't be good. Meanwhile, Ken Herbeck Jr. got a double scoring Danny Smith Jr. And then Carson Kelly grounds out to score Herbeck. 7-1 Cubs. Sixth inning, it's going in Chicago. Cubs leading 7-1 so far. Don't count the Cardinals out yet with one of the best offenses in the majors. Andrew O'Quinn, though, for the Phillies, does a rare home run. Not known for his power, but he just got a 2-run homer. Gives the Phillies a 5-1 lead here as they try to tie the series at 1. So I was originally supposed to be Minerva. Don't forget, we have Toronto, Los Angeles as a final betting option. People can still bet on Toronto, Los Angeles until it gets through to the 5th inning. Bottom of the 6th, runners at the corners for the Cubs. Carson Kelly's 1 for 3 today with an RBI. It will be popped out. Side is retired. We go to the 7th there. Cards starting to run out of time. 9 outs remaining. It is bottom of the 4th. 5-1 still after that 2-run homer from Andrew O'Quinn. Shamrocks getting some playoff muster. Bottom of the 7th in Chicago.
I was born.
Shut up, Ty Webb. Thanks for coming. We'll do a little bit of zoom since the final game ain't starting until 11:05 Eastern, 8:05 Pacific. Remember, eMLB Division Series will begin tomorrow. Best of 7. Victor Robles just tripled, scoring Jackie Roberts, as well as I do not know who Tiarino is offhand from the first name perspective. All you need to know is it's Cubs 9, Cards 1 as it goes to the 8th. 1 out. Andrew Alexander's 2 for 2 today. He'll ground out there. 2 outs now. Ronald Acuna, your batter. So many blueberries at the bottom here. I know you can't see them super well, but they're there. There you are. Hello, I'm Blueberries. We're very drunk right now. We don't want to come out. A win 2 for 2 today. Up to the plate against Tristan Beck. Ken Herbeck Jr., a 2-run homer, salt in the wound, 11-1 Cubs. Yes, I do not want those blueberries drying out. I agree with you. 12-1-1 Tirino. Gets a single. Brendan Rodgers scores. To the 9th, that one goes. Got to think the Cubs are going to safely advance here. Again, Divisions Series will be reseeded. Best team, which is San Diego, will face the lowest seed of the winners in this one.
Cats. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
Blarg.
Blarg! Thank you, Pug. A tier 3 sub, which means +5 going. So I gotta make sure, I think the math is off there. Should be 10, so 191. For some reason, the darn thing does not count properly, and I can't change it. So we will edit it again. We're now at 191, thanks to Pug's Tier 3 sub. Meanwhile, the Cubs have officially eliminated the Cardinals with a 12-1 victory. Braylon Marquez cruises to the 1-0 victory. And that is a dismissal of the Cardinals. Again, Anju, congratulations on a good season still. I know you were not happy with your pitching, but good offensive work, and I got to thank you. So now, thanks to Pug's Tier 3 sub. Thank you, Pug. That is an 18-month sub. Should have a brand new sub badge next to your name there, sir. 18 months sub, Tier 3, pushes us $5 further. $5 of your sub will be redonated to Dana-Farber. So I'm now on the hook. $191 is what I will be donating to Dana-Farber, thanks to Sir Pug's Tier 3 donation. We're top of the 9th. Braves are trying to come back. Philly is trying to push a Game 3 as the Braves won Game 1. And they will do so as it's a 5-1 victory for the Phillies. In this one, Jared Miller earns the victory. We now have one game left, and I will advance so we can get to it and get it underway. There we go, just underway on that one. So again, American League is doing game ones right now. Texas winning the first one. Philly has tied Atlanta at 1. And Chicago has advanced in their series. They will go to the division series. I've got to assume, based on their record, it's bottom of the first. I got to assume, based on their record, as we look at standings, let's see. Yeah, so the Phillies and the Braves both have lower records than the Cubs. So I have to think that the Cubs and the Pirates are the first matchup that we know for sure with the reseeding. And that the Padres will face the winner of the Braves and Phillies. Nolan Arenado gets a single, scoring Sean Thornton. The Angels will strike first in that series, 1-0 lead. Qui-Gon Jim works top of the second. Juan Coelho, 1 earned run allowed so far. Starting the third inning off here, Qui-Gon Jim will go back to work. 2 outs, top of the third. Bases loaded now against Qui-Gon, and they will get a run on a balk. Of all things, a balk. Huh. That is not what I think you had in mind, Tom. It'll be a 1-1 game as we go bottom of the third now. The Flash will take a walk. This is not the balk you're looking for. Yeah. 3-run homer for that guy named Mike Trout. Mike Trout is an unbelievable player. We have to talk not just about Trout as a regular season guy. Mike Trout in the postseason is a career .298 hitter with 25 home runs in 47 games. Think about it. His postseason pace is .299 with 86 home runs and 155 RBI. This just in, Mike Trout is pretty good. 4-1 Angels, bottom of the fourth. Juan Coelho back to work. Fish boy good at baseball. Yes, he is. Ball of yarn for all. Yeah. Now we go bottom of the fifth. Coelho still in there despite the 4 earned runs. Sean Thornton. Thornton goes deep. Compass Roses community created player gets some damage in, and he makes it a 5-1 ball game. New pitcher comes in, Qui-Gon Jim. Nope, not Qui-Gon Jim. Juan Coelho's day is done. Sixth inning we go. Qui-Gon Jim doing pretty good as a rook. 5 1/3, just 1 earned run allowed for this Jays offense. Going now bottom of the sixth as Qui-Gon does good so far. He gets the Bill Dorn special at this point. Bosdy. Cito's doing a Bosdy battle. I'll jump in if I haven't yet. I can't remember if I did already. Never mind. We didn't get fluffy, but we came close. Top of the seventh, 1 out. Qui-Gon, can he get 7 innings done? Runners at second and third now. 5-3. J-Rod Carew does the damage. And then Caden Morton singles to score Carew, and now it's tied. Holy crap. The force is not strong with this one. He just got Darth Mauled. He just got Darth Maul. Where's Obi-Wan the kid? I have some blueberries for that one. Whole new ball game here. Nah, Palpatine's good, peeps. Thanks again to all of you who have helped support the channel in regards to our commitment on trying to raise money for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, the Jimmy Fund, trying to strike out cancer in kids. We are now more than 3/4 of the way towards completing level 1, which means I'll officially owe $250. Then we'll clear the board and start on level 2 matches, which means 2 points for every donation being done or support being done during that time. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. Aaron Gathalina comes in as a pinch hitter here. All politicians are bad. Yes, there's a lot of truth in that. 9th inning, top of the 2nd, runners at 1st and 3rd. Jose Merriman is 0 for 4 today. Can he strike? We'll see. No, he doesn't. Strikes out swinging. Bottom of the 9th we go. Edelton Simmons starts us off here. 1 out. Sean Thornton's 3 for 3 today. Now 3-1 count. With well, now we got 2 on. Allen represents the winning run at second base. Mike Trout, already a 3-run homer today. I'm asleep. It's 2:30 in the morning. Let me go to bed. Trout will strike out swinging. Ohtani 0 for 3. 3-2 pitch. Everyone's off, and it's going to extra innings. It gone extras, gang. Why is he? I have no idea. And the blueberries are being stubborn. They're coming out. Maybe it goes to the. Hey, I mean, he got to the bottom of the 10th. No one scored. Tomoya Mori will strike out. Seen a lot of strikeouts here all of a sudden. Oh my God, Martez is going back out. 1-2 pitch. Cal Maduro gets the job done. Yeah, has locked Tom in his office. Oh, hold on. They got something else they made. Find your humanity. Haven't any of you ever had a dream? Oh, I like that. Cute. Aww. Sorry, I was seeing a new shirt that was made and I missed it. Mr. Foxy gets a walk-off homer. Great job. Hey, I just was busy. I completely missed the game-winning home run. Ryan Schroer, I don't know why the alerts didn't activate, but I see you hit the follow. We appreciate you doing that. Thank you very much. Guess Obi-Wan is still kissing Qui-Gon's boo-boo, apparently. First, this day is in the books. One series is decided. Home teams have won in the American League, and in one Game 3, we'll get a day off on Atlanta Philly. So we'll jump right into day 2 after quickly checking injuries. I know there was one injury to Antonio Alvarez. Let's go take a peek. Oh, wrong button. No transaction. Antonio Alvarez injured in a collision at the base. Diagnosis is not yet known. Kenny, are you still here? Okay, good. Do you want to make an adjustment based on the injury to Antonio Alvarez? You are welcome to make a change if you need to, since it's postseason. You know what? I strike that. There is no day off. It will be played. My bad. I'm thinking in the traditional format. My bad. All right, so again, Antonio Alvarez is injured. 42 home runs, 108 RBI is not available to you now. So let me know if you want to make any changes to this upcoming game. Mike Soroka against crazy coaches Corbin Coe. Just going to roll with what you got. All right. No over-unders, but earlier we were allowing bets prior to series starting or getting to the 5th inning. Now bets are done in regards to that. All right, so again, if you're just joining us, Cardinals have been dispatched by the Cubs. They were swept in 2 out of 3. Both American League series have just one game, Game 2 taking place. The home teams have won both. And the one game that's going to 3 is the Braves and the Phillies. We'll watch that one right in a moment. But let's get us started as we start day 3. American League games are on their 2nd. Imagine losing 40-plus home runs out of a number 9 spot. Good call. Coming up on 2 o'clock, Cleveland, Texas will start us off. Texas sending Bob Royal to the hill against Cassie Thurman. Thurman had 296 strikeouts on the regular season. The Queen of K. No, I killed it too. All right, game underway. That's like losing the top scoop off of a 9-scoop cone. That's a pretty good reference. Cleveland saying, JC saying, take it to 3, Cleveland. No official updates yet. One sec, I gotta look at something on the side here. 1-0 Lola Thurman doubling. Scoring C.J. Abrams. 1-0 early here for Texas as Bob Royal has not gotten his first out yet. Now he did. Top 2nd, we've got Bill Schreiber on up against Cassie Thurman. 2 outs, runner at first. We'll go bottom of the 2nd, 1-0 Texas. 2 outs. Oh, C.J. Abrams tripled. Volpe scores. 2 outs. 2-0. Thurman will take a walk. Black Guerrero up with 2 on and 2 out. That'll end the side. We'll go to the 3rd in that one. You know what? If nope, one is done. But Jake, you've already advanced. Congratulations! You swept the Cardinals in 2 out of 3. So you will advance, and we know you will take on Pittsburgh for sure, since San Diego won, and Atlanta and Philly will be the lower seed. So we know it will be Cubs and Pittsburgh for sure. Edgar Barrios hits a solo home run to add to the damage. I think that's his first postseason homer, if I remember correctly. I think I'm right. No, nope, he had 3 home runs back in 2024. My bad. So, if you don't mind, just speeding up just a little faster. We'll go to a factor of 40 here to get a little quicker through the days. C.J. Abrams just doubled, scores Harrison Bader. Anthony Volpe, Texas, now in control, 5-0, trying to end this series. On this game, it goes to the 5th. Cleveland just 1 hit off of Cassie Thurman today. 6 strikeouts for the strikeout queen. 2 outs against the Judge. And he will be struck out. And we'll go bottom of the 6th. Ludicrous speed. Go! 6th inning. Now Edgar Barrios will add. It is all Texas. Yasiel Pino walks, scoring Anthony Volpe on the bases loaded. 7-0. A lot of strikeouts continue. Shane Bieber back on the hill. What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken. National League just getting ready to start off. C.J. Abrams now has his 4th hit in the game. They've gone to Plaid. just underway in Philly. Again, winner of that one advances. That team will be facing off against San Diego. What's that you ain't found?
What's your language, bud? We're on the air.
Dante Haversham just hit a home run, solo homer. Dante Haversham, the solo home run, 1-0 lead, and then Austin Riley gets it back in the second. Humberto Size with a 2-run homer, 10-0 now Texas.
Sorry, sir. Doing my best.
I can't go cross. It is over in Texas. 10-0 victory as Texas will sweep the Tribe, allowing just 3 hits on the day. Texas will advance, and I have to think, based on Texas's record, Hamilton Porter just hit a 3-run homer. Braves take a 4-2 lead over the Phillies. Again, Texas with 104 wins on the year. I've got to think that they get to face Boston. I'm thinking that that's who they face. Pretty sure I'm thinking that right. Tosses all the papers on his desk and goes to take the dogs for a walk. Well, still a good season for you, JC. Made the postseason, that's what matters, right? Yep, tough injuries. You gotta, how different would this team be if Jorge Barbosa wasn't injured, especially if Martin Bradford wasn't injured? It would look very different. Boss battle. Still 4-2, top of the 5th. Dante Haversham just hit his second home run of the game. It's a solo shot. He will cut the lead in half. It's 4-3 as it goes to the 6th. Great series in Philly between the Braves and the Phillies. Just noticing Mike Soroka left the game with an injury. Needed to be on a wrong, I was on a wrong screen there. That can't help Philly. Or excuse me, Atlanta. Bottom of the 8th, still 4-3. Philly running out of time. Dante Haversham, 2 home runs today. He gets another home run. Are you kidding me? It's 4-4 now. The Hammer is taking control. Benson Tola with a solo home run. And now the Phillies are taking a 5-4 lead. What a battle here in Philly. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Andrew James trying to send this one to the NLDS, and he will do so. What a game. What a finish. Yes, an incredibly disappointing way to go in the end. 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th. 2 solo home runs. What a day for Dante Haversham getting the hat trick. Haversham just basically went all Bugs Bunny on Atlanta.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
Absolutely crushes the ball, and it ends up being a 5-4 victory as Philly will also clinch in the deciding Game 3. Now we've got to go to the final game in Los Angeles. As that one will get going here in a moment. Toronto trying to stretch it to Game 3. Angels trying to finish it off. Yeah, the Phillies do like having a very dramatic games, don't they? It's their fun differential, PHUN of UN, of course. Oh my God. Patrice Bergeron just won the Frank Selke Award for the 6th time. And if the damn thing doesn't get changed, name changed to the Patrice Bergeron Award, I will riot. The man is the epitome of how forwards play a full 200-foot game. Bottom of the third, no score here. Sean Thornton just left the game with an injury. That can't be good. Angels do have a 1-0 lead. Mike Trout scored on a wild pitch of all things. To the fifth we go, 1-0. Something going on outside. One sec, I gotta pull up Nest so you can see what my camera says is going on outside. Mike Trout, 2-run homer. Mary Catalina now with a sac fly. I'm gonna slow this one down once again. It's summertime. I can't tell if that's snow or rain or what. Or what the frick? That's weird. It's not turtle migration, not yet. Could be hail, who knows? Joey Bart had singled back in the fifth, 5-0 now. Again, if the Angels win this one, they will sweep and they will advance. Actually, I think if the Angels win, they get Boston. I think. And Texas would get Houston. I think that's right. I could be wrong. We do reseed 8-0 now, Angels in the sixth. Hello from somewhere in Montana now. So let's see again. Standings. So, assuming the Angels win, they had 98 wins. All right, Rangers would face Boston. Angels would face Houston, I think. Bottom of the seventh. We don't want to miss it.
I was born to love you. I was born.
We'll let him go the whole way.
Lick your face. I was born to rough you, but you were born to rub me first.
10-0 now. Bam, running the table here. Mike Trout with another home run. Still on pace for like 80-plus home runs in 162 postseason games if he gets that far. Which you never know. Trevor Gretzky gets the Jays on the board. It's 10-1 now.
Hey.
2 outs, bottom of the eighth. Mr. Foxy 0 for 4. He will fly out. We'll go to the ninth. Last chance for the Jays. Giancarlo Stanton, the pinch hitter. He will, he's the pinch hitter. He'll fly out. Nate Lowe's at first. And a double play will do it. And Los Angeles will advance. They'll win 2-1. Both series in the American League are swept. Just one series went to 3, and it was Atlanta against Philly. So let me do a quick advance. I'll advance us to the days. We'll also check injuries that took place. Okay, so we'll jump right into Division Series on the following day. Just so you guys are aware of that, it's an immediate following day. Cubs are the only team that didn't have a game that day, so they had one rest day. Philly will have to play into an additional day, though. So they'll take the Padres. Cubs will have the Pirates. Meanwhile, the Rangers will get Boston. They'll start in Boston. It's a 2-3-2 format in all series. And the Angels will take on Houston. There are your matchups. We'll continue this tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. If any series goes to Game 7, we might do a game of the night format, depending upon the GMs, though. If the GMs want to do game of the night, we'll do it. If they say just do the watch party thing, then we'll continue it and finish it off. But the intention is for the championship series to take place on Thursday. And game 1 of the eMLB World Series will take place at some point this weekend. Probably not Friday, but will probably be on Saturday with game 2 on Sunday. Because again, we're running short on time due to my being on vacation and away from my system for starting on July 9th for most of that week. So, trying to finish this off in a format where we get a winner crowned before I go on vacation. Watch party over for now. Let's look at injuries though before we do that. No important news here. Injury log. Oh, crap. Kenny left. Well, first, Mike Soroka, herniated disc. He was going to miss 1 to 2 weeks, so he was done anyway. Angels will have a bruised calf. Sean Thornton is day-to-day. He might be able to go, but Antonio Alvarez, 42 home runs, 108 RBI. Torn labrum, probably missing most of next season. That is not cool. That's a bummer. All right, we're going to get the file started. Let's see, where are we going? The PBE sim just started up. And you know what? We're going to send you there. We're going to raid over to our friends at PBE, but for me, back to litter box, I will go Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you tomorrow night. Games, 7-game series for the Division Series will begin. It should be a good one. We have some great teams. We had great teams today. Congrats to everyone who made the playoffs. For those of you who did not advance, well done still this season to get to where you did. You know what? You'll most likely have to work on yourselves. And for everyone else, keep on plugging as we get closer and closer to the World Series. For now, Commish LB reminding you how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. And we hope to see you tomorrow night here Tuesday for the Division Series. See you soon. Peace.
You jackass!